U.S. COVID-19 hospitalizations are at record highs, surpassing last winter's peak, pushing healthcare facilities and fewer workers to the limit. Some experts predict the number of hospitalizations could top 300,000 by the end of the month.
We'll need to examine the numbers over the coming days, but we anticipate a peak in the next week or two. The majority of patients who are getting admitted are high-risk patients who are unvaccinated or who are elderly, who have comorbidities like cancer, liver, heart failure, underlying respiratory issues, or diabetes. Now, while the disease is milder, it's also much more transmissible.
Top U.S. public health officials faced tough questioning from a Senate committee Tuesday, leading to this blunt acknowledgement from the acting commissioner of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
I think it's hard to process what's actually happening right now, which is most people are going to get COVID. All right, and what we need to do is make sure the hospitals can still function, transportation, other essential services are not disrupted while this happens.
Schools are struggling to remain open for in-person learning. In Chicago, schools will reopen Wednesday after a teachers' union and the city struck a deal for more testing and additional safeguards.
We know that this has been very difficult for students and families. Our goal throughout this entire process was to both get our students back to in-person learning as quickly as possible and prevent work disruptions for the rest of the school year.
Beginning Saturday, U.S. insurance companies will be required to cover up to 8 rapid tests a month per person. But at-home tests like this are still hard to find in stores, and many in the U.S. have faced long lines for in-person testing. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Bethesda, Maryland.